Hey everybody, Josh here again, back with another homebrew review. Gonna get this one from the can into the glass while I talk about it. This is another beer from Gary, main brew guy Gary. His brewery name, better known as Tap Out Brewing. This is Spooktoberfest, something that was a collaboration brew with Wicked Brewery. Sorry, Wrecked. Sorry, Matt. Matt from Wrecked Brewery did this collaboration with Gary. Hey, by the way, on your label, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but Matt, your Wrecked Brewery logo is mirrored the wrong way. The letters are, the word is backwards and the image is flipped. So just a heads up on that. This is a Marzen Oktoberfest style beer, 5.9% ABV. Between Tap Out Brewing and Wrecked Brewing, I already said that. This is their government warning. We were late brewing this and it was not ready until Halloween 2020. We were looking for a smooth yet slightly sweet malt-forward beer. Just a well-balanced SRM, appropriate representation of a classic Oktoberfest style. Please enjoy responsibly. So let's get the last of it in there. Gary always makes clean beers. And I know this is from Gary because he's canning, and I don't believe Matt from Wrecked Brewing is doing canning yet. So anyways, but I'm sure he puts clean beers into a glass or bottle or can, what have you. Enough about that. Dark copper color. Very dark copper. I know the Marzen style, just in my very limited experience, ranges a bit in color. The one I made was a little bit more red, with slight like ruby hues in the light. And theirs is the dark copper, dark straw color. The hiss on the can was pretty light. I've noticed when homebrewers do cans, the carbonation is usually lower. I don't know if that's how it's going into the can or if they're losing pressure, they're not sealing the can fully. I'm not sure. I'm not canning at home. Everything goes into that keg system back there, and then I bottle off the tap. So let's get into this instead of rambling. Very nice, inviting, sweet, almost a caramelly malt aroma. Almost, I'm not picking up on any kind of a lager yeast scent. Nothing fruity in there. Nothing like bready or banana-y that you could typically get off of a lager scent. The aromas, I'll be honest, it's pretty muted. So let's dig into the flavor. Cheers. There we go. There's the Oktoberfest. Good. Awesome. You guys came through. That's awesome. Now, I'm trying to figure out, maybe I could do this while I'm on here with you guys if I just scoot the camera over a sec. I've got the phone, my camera, leaning against the laptop. I'm trying to, I'll pull up Beersmith real quick. Oh, shoot, it did not save. I'm going to have to look into that. I got a new laptop and got Beersmith 3, and I transferred all my Beersmith 2 recipes, like every beer I ever brewed in Beersmith. I transferred it over anyways. I'm going to try to go to my cloud real quick and look up my Marzen. There it is. I'm trying to think of what malt flavors I'm getting off this or off of this beer for you guys. I tend to use German Pilsner, Munich 2, aromatic malt, Caravienne malt, and then a mixture of just various European German hops. I can't really nail it down. I would imagine there might be some Munich malt in here. I'm not great at picking these out, but I would imagine there'd be some Munich in here. And maybe you guys have some sort of like Vienna malt or Caravan malt in here as well. Great flavor, classic Oktoberfest style flavor in here. Let me move the camera back over. Sorry, I can now see my computer behind the phone there. I'm getting all those characteristics of a lager, German style, Marzen or Oktoberfest style beer. That's really coming through nice. The carbonation actually is pretty good. It's on the lower end of, appropriate. It's good though. It's working. The head was minimal. I know when I poured it, the hiss was minimal, but it's definitely carbonated. It's definitely good bubbles. So that beer is fine in that respect. It's actually on the low end of medium body, which I love as well. I like a little bit more of a, it's not, for lack of a better descriptor, chewy. I like a little bit more of a chewy Oktoberfest style beer. I don't know if that's just a Marzen thing or if that's just from brewer to brewer or brewery to brewery, how they choose to brew their beer. I wonder if you guys did any step mashing in this. I know I did with mine. I did a decoction, a single decoction to step up just 2 temperature levels. I know that both you and Matt are electric, so you have the ability, but did you do it? Matt or Gary, if you're watching, please comment below. I'd also love to know if I was even close on the 2 malts that I think I predicted or pulled out. Probably way off. And I use, let's see here. I used the one time I made it. All right, phone's in the way. White Labs, German lager yeast. So I'd be curious to know what you guys are using. Just for my own sake, I would imagine something Omega or Y yeast, something that's a little bit more prominent, east of California. So that'd be interesting to know too, guys, if you want to comment down below on what you used. So I think you guys, Gary, I know you're on RO water, and Matt, I wonder, did you go distilled water and build a water profile with Gary in collaboration, or did you just use your home water with some brewing salts? I'd be curious to know what you did. I know this is Gary's, so he built it from scratch, the water profile, so that's what Gary does. He takes pride in that, and kudos for him. Maybe I'll get there someday, but not yet. All right, guys, cheers. Thanks for the beer, Gary. This is the second one of yours that I popped open from the 5 or 6 pack of the care package. And we're 2 for 2. This is a great beer. I like this one better so far than the throat punch, although the throat punch was good, but you saw in the last video it was a little long in the tooth, a little sweet. And I'm sure though, fresh, it would have been amazing, whether it be in the can or on tap. So this one's great out of the can. I don't care how old it is, it's delicious. So thanks for sending it. Cheers. And maybe I'll do another beer review and then in the coming days of some of the other stuff that Gary sent. See ya.